bones heave a wet regret. This iron rib cage bellows out a fractured groan, constructed out of jagged steel and ancient bone. It begs for the silence, it begs for the stop, but the hunger is rising from the cellar to the top. To the top. Drink the crimson tide to the rusted vein, to the muscle core until it feels the pain. 1,000 voices wailing in the gears, running out the shudder of the agony and fears. Feed the organ engine with the flowing flood, fully outer demands more smoking blood. Shivering with fever and decay, the vamps are choking on the life they threw away. I feel the rhythm of its terror in my spine. The machine is screaming, but the hands are mine. The crimson tide through the rusted vein, to the muscle core until it feels the pain. 1,000 voices whirling in the gears, drowning out the shudder of the agony and fear. Feed the organ engine with the flowing flood, for the soundtrack demands more smoking blood. It roars for more. It roars for more.
Grip the lever, sit with copper bile, this cathedral of scale and oxidized iron, a relic born from a fever dream's trial, a shuddering frame with corroded siren. The brace is cold, but the pulse is warm, beneath the floorboards a biological storm. I feel the sinew stretch against the plate, a monument of rust and concentrated fate. It doesn't hum, it gasps for air, 1,000 whispers in a collective prayer. We are the fuel and the machine is one, under the weight of what we have done. Feed the marrow to the grinding teeth. Something is screaming from the iron beneath. It falls and vibrated, thrashes in the cage, a monument to sin and calculated rage. Drip the crimson, feel the beat, pulsing loud underneath my feet. Stir the sludge, hear the beast roar. It begs to stop, then it screams for more. Sliding through the muscle wall, the smell of brine as the pressure starts to fall. I am the pilot of a dying anatomy, steering this vessel through a maxal agony. Every cog is a broken bone, every bolt is a muscle grown. I hear the valve as it starts to bleed, satiating every mechanical greed. Stop, it whispers, and it roars for. For the copper wire, feed the hunger, feed the seething friction. No escape from this flesh addiction. Feed the marrow for the briny teeth. Soften is screaming from the island beneath. is proving that we are one. Until the blood is gone, 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 gone. Are weeping iron and fluid now. I feel the pistons grind through marrow bone. A cathedral built of copper, rust and vow, where every bolt is just a muffled groan. The lever is a frozen, stiffened limb. I pull it back to hear the hollow hymn. It does not hum, it screams for air. It does not flash, it breathes despair. It wants the crimson, wants the deep. A promise that the metal had to keep. Feed the punk with the raw red wave. Fuel the hull as the rusted good of have. 10,000 ghosts in the copper cage, turning the wheel in the dying rage. The beast wants more, it wants the flood, drinking the thick and breathe something warm and thick. The dials are spinning past the point of sane. A clockwork monster, ancient, cruel and sick, that feeds upon the pressure and the pain. I hear the valves begin to burst and crack. There is no past, there is no turning back. A bruise of meat against the cold grey steel. The relic lives agree to nauseate. The only truth that I am forced to feel is every single breath it tries to take. Feet apart at the rolling wave. Feel the heart as the rusted journeys hang. 10,000 ghosts in the copper cage, turning the wheel in a dying rage. The beast wants more, it wants the flood, drinking the fang and the bits of mud. Big bang system, then more for more. The crimson tide upon the
Iron ribs are bowing under weight of the leaden sky. Copper veins are leaking, fluid thick as heavy oil. I grip the steering column, made a fossilized bone. The floor is breathing underneath my heavy boots. It isn't cold metal, it is warm and slippery. A monument to a god of flayed red muscle. My fingers sink into the marrow of the dashboard as the ancient hole begins to shiver and moan. It doesn't hum, it emits a jagged shriek. It doesn't vibrate, it thrashes like a dying whale. Feed it the marrow, feed it the red. This impossible wreck is howling for the dead. It isn't a pulse, it's a ripping of the vein, driving the needle through the radiating pain. Every revolution is a plea for the end. But the gears are gnashing teeth on a diet of skin. A thousand whispers trapped in the piston's heavy stroke. Each revolution is a stolen voice turned to smoke. It begs me to stop in a wet radiating stutter. Then it roars for more fluid in a guttural mutter. I am steering a relic that should not exist, locked in a battle with the obsidian mist. The cathedral of rust is a hungry open mouth, and I am the teeth crushing north into south. corrosion eats the edges of this jacket tomb. Copper veins are leaking in the engine room. My palms are slick with something thick and cold. A machinery of meat, a story never told. It doesn't it gasps for ragged breath. A clockwork monument to living death. The lever shudder underneath my grip as iron teeth begin to slide and slip. It thrashes like a beast inside a cage, fueled by a timeless, suffocating rage. Beat the cathedral, beat the rusty shell. A western drumming from a fort hell. Thousand forks stay screaming through the floor. The engine starts and backs for more. Drinking the red, spitting out the grime. We are beyond the reach of space and time. Every gear is gnashing on a stolen name. A fossilized disaster, a persistent shame. I feel the warmth of muscle in the wheel. The boundary is blurring, what is skin and scale. It begs me stop, it bleeds with every moan. Then shakes the very marrow in my bones. Iron skin is weeping copper brine. Lever is a bone against my palm. Sanctuary reeks of ancient pine, mixed with copper scent of sudden calm. It breathes through vents of broken glass, a pulse of muscle beneath the floor. Watch the minutes crushed like drying grass as we tear through the obsidian door. The metal moans a liquid song, where the living cars do not belong. It wants the crimson, it wants the raw. That cathedral screams for stolen breath. Pump is turning gristle into power. No escape from architecture of death. Climb inspires every bleeding hour. The engine flashes like a dying beast. Feed the core until the cries have ceased. Blood for the gears, blood for the car. seats that grind on heavy air. Thousand ghosts are weeping in the pipes. Grip the wheel and feel the engines glare. Crimson tendon twists and visceral gripes. The marrow flows through the iron vein. This relic built from the bricks of pain. Shuddering under the weight of lies. With 1,000 cold and hollow eyes.
like scab skin beneath the copper ribs where the rock begins. A cathedral built of oxidation and a bone, where every gear is carved from a frozen groan. And the grease and the gore and the grime of the deep, waking the monster that refuses to sleep. I feel the throttle twitching in my palm, a rhythmic wet and shattering the calm. It thrashes like a titan in a cage, an ancient spirit drowning in its rage. Hear the cathedral scream in the abyss, a beating lung beneath the cobalt mist. It begs for mercy, then it roars for wine, a sacrifice of fluid and the spine. We are the pulse of every stolen breath, dancing on the razor edge of death. Stolen voices tangled in the copper wire, 1,000 screams to feed the rusted furnace. They beg me stop, but the gears are relentless. Blood it wants and blood it shall receive. No escape for the fool who tries to leave. And the steam and the salt and the oil and the fear, merging with the metal till the end is near. Stop. Hear the cathedral scream in the abyss, pumping, could you use in the deep? The iron giant never gets to sleep. Just the salt and the rust and the red. Living, running, covered by the iron scales, the iron scales. The iron scales. The iron scales. The iron scale. The iron. 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 The iron scales.